Alrighty guys, welcome to game number 2, and so we're going to see the Glad player here in the blue versus Dark Magician Girl, which was playing a variant of Fabled, and unfortunately Heavy Storm was there, and the thing was, he sided in Malevolent Catastrophe, and that card is so good against Gladiator bees. I mean, yeah, that card is just, it really hurts them, because Glad is a deck that sets a lot of cards. And so Radiar comes out and removes Kushano, which is interesting. I don't really feel Kushano's a threat, although, I mean, why not just remove when you can? So he's going to summon Fabled Cerberus, and let's see if that's okay. And he's going to discard Grimro to search out. He could War Chariot that, though. Okay, so he says it is fine. Glad's is a really strong deck, I'd say, because, like, as long as you have that War Chariot, you can, like, basically lock down Insectors. I mean, Insectors have one summon per turn. So he's going to go for Fabled Cruise. So let's see. Oh, card destruction, okay. So, I mean, ooh, and he hit Reborn, pretty darn good card to hit. And again, he had Blackluster Soldier, but couldn't get it out. Had he, well, that's amazing that he always has Blackluster Soldier. But Grimro is special summoned. So, let's see what he goes for. I mean, he can Synchro up. I mean, the thing is, it's tough to decide what you want to do against Glad, because, ooh, and a Mirror Force comes out, and that is going to hurt pretty darn bad. Because the thing is against Glad is, if you try to get rid of, like, you know, their back row with, like, Monsters effects, they can War Chariot you, and if you just attack them, you can run into, like, Deep Prisons and Lances, and yeah, it really is problematic. But I would say our Glad player kind of has more field control right now, and I mean, card destruction is automatically a -1. So he's going to tag out Radiar. Most likely, my guess is he's going to go for Bestiary and pop the back row. I mean, he could go for Quarry, yeah, but he's going to go for Bestiary, just get that back row popped. Ooh, and he's going to Bottomless Bestiary, and that does hurt Bestiary quite a bit. I don't know why Bestiary is at 1, though. I mean, Glads really haven't been topping at all. And main phase 2, he's going to summon Andal, because he did not normal summon. Andal, interesting, because he's playing like Dark Bolt plus that, and he has to just mill it immediately. So he's going to go for the Turbus effect. So he's asking if the effect is okay. I mean, I wouldn't negate that. There's no reason to negate it. I would. Okay, so I guess the effect is okay. So, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't War Chariot that. I mean, unless you have double War Chariot, and in that case, yeah, you could do that. But the thing is, with Andal, he is the strongest Gladiator beast that you can normal summon. However, the problem is Andal can't tag out. That is the problem with him. But, you know, the most likely the reason why he's actually even playing that is simply because it is a card that you can get up with Rescue Rabbit, and you can exceed relatively quick, and it does put Glads in the graveyard. I don't know. I personally haven't really liked playing the Rescue Rabbit version of Gladiator Beast. Like, if you can get out the Glads, like, that would be too good, though. But Rescue Cat was amazing in Gladiator Beast. It was kind of the only reason why Samurai's seen any play. I don't know why he's reborning that. I mean, there's no other card to reborn. I see no reason why to use reborn, and that's going to be the problem. And he's going to Horn of the Phantom Beast so he can draw a card too. So interesting tech there from the Glad player. But the thing is, most Glad, when you're playing against Gladiator Beast, people will side Decree against you because that does hurt. So he's going to put Grimro back. I really don't think our player in the red can actually come back from this. Just because Glad is a deck where, I mean, look at that field advantage. 5 back row. Well, I guess 4 face down, but. And he's going to be able to draw a card every turn, and. Oh, double Horn of the Phantom Beast. Maybe Morphing Jar, no. Yeah, and at that point, there's nothing realistically that our player can do. He would need to top deck all 5 pieces of Exodia, in my opinion, to actually be able to do anything. And as you guys can see, Glads, well, I mean, even if this was against, like, Insectors, wow, he had War Chariot, Bookman, he had answers to literally everything except for Heavy Storm. but he already plus so much that it realistically didn't matter. But yeah, that's the only thing that hurts Glads. Like, if Heavy Storm was not legal, I would say Glads would be such a tier 1 deck. It would make the deck so good, especially against this format, which is so much based on monsters effects. Glads definitely can get rid of that, and they have so much backwards for protection. But thanks for watching, guys, and you can definitely see just how good Glads are against other decks. I mean, I wish we saw it versus like Inzectors, but Fabled, I would say they really need to go first, and they need to be able to make a lot of synchros first. They need to make like Librarian, but since Librarian is at 1, it does kind of, I wouldn't say it hurts them like too bad, because they can still make a lot of different things. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon signing out.